My name is Levi Buckingham, and I'm the owner and designer at Pound Disc Golf. We manufacture all our packs right here in the US, and we design with a focus on quality, durability, and sustainability. I'm going to run you through the first prototype of the Rufus today. For those of you that know what the Rufus is, I know you've been waiting a long time to see this, and we've been waiting a long time to dive in on this project, and I'm really excited that we're finally there. For those of you that don't know, the Rufus is our smaller pack. It's going to sit below the Carlton, both in price and in size. It is obviously modeled more so after the Octothorpe with a front-loading main compartment and a putter pocket up top. The other biggest difference between the Rufus and the Carlton and Octothorpe and Octohall is the body panel, or the back panel. This body panel is 2 inches shorter and 2 inches narrower than the body panel for the Carlton, Octothorpe, and Octohall, which is actually the same back panel for all three of those packs. So this pack will definitely fit shorter people, women, and children, quite a bit better than the Octothorpe, Carlton, or Octohall, because those body panels, again, are 2 inches taller than this one. It still has our removable shoulder pads, and it's the exact same shoulder pad that we have on all our other packs. The front of the pack. Functionally, I mostly loved this pack. The layout I loved. There are just some functional issues that can be modified as I tweak the design, sort of refine it a little bit. But in general, I love the idea of main compartment, 2-disc putter pocket up top, and then these long pockets that are sort of an integration of a Hall pocket and the long pocket on the Octohall, or Octothorpe, either way. These long pockets are wider by a ways than even on the Octohall, but obviously we've killed the Hall pockets altogether. And in creating that hybrid, we made a space that, a Hydro Pack, a 2-liter Hydro Pack can easily fit in this long pocket. You could probably fit a 3-liter in there, no problem. And then we've also got a zippered detail pocket at the top, just like we do on the Octothorpe and Hall. You'll notice the construction is a little bit different. We don't have the pleats, and we don't have the seam at the bottom here. I was just playing with the idea of making a sort of sleeker looking pocket. And so the way this pocket is constructed, the fabric on the inside runs from the top and then loops, forming a bit of a hammock, and then terminates here. So this pocket still has a bottom about here, roughly where it would be on the Octothorpe and Hall, but all of that is sort of sitting internally. I love the sleekness, but I don't love the fact that there's not a ton of volume in this pocket, because the volume is sort of going to the inside of the pack. And the other thing I don't love is that your hand can kind of get caught on the bottom of this, and you could catch other items that you're trying to pull out of these long pockets on the bottom of this pocket. So that construction might change moving forward. On the other side here, I have our standard Octothorpe Carlton insert in this pocket, which is great. It gives the pocket structure. It protects, obviously, it protects the fabric from the bottles, which is why we include those inserts. And the only issue really is sort of access to the bottle itself. It's not horrible, but it's also not great. I personally use a Hydro Pack exclusively, and I rarely carry bottles or other drinks. So I know that I'm in the minority there, and so we will work on making the accessibility for the water bottle or drinks in general a little bit better than it is right now. This side also has the same exact zipper detail pocket as the other side. So the pack is symmetrical from side to side. Main compartment, there are 14 discs in here right now, and in my mind it's maxed out. You could maybe slip another driver in here, but it would just make it pretty annoying to try to get the discs in and out. This is a bit driver heavy as well. There are 10 drivers, 2 putters, 2 mids, total of 14 discs. If you went more mid-heavy, or if you just wanted to carry less disc, you could easily have, 12 or 13 discs in here, and it wouldn't be, it wouldn't be super sloppy. You'd have space, but it wouldn't be like the discs leaning way over like it would be if you had that few discs in, say, an Octothorpe. Putter pocket up high. I love having putter pockets up high. Obviously, that design is present in the Carlton with putter pockets or disc sleeves up high, and then in the Octothorpe and Hall. Shooting for only 2 discs in this pack though, shooting for a pack that carries a total of discs in the like mid to high teens maxed out. So putter pocket carries 2. It's a little too tight, the mouth on this putter pocket. It's easy to get 1 disc in and out or to get discs in and out if you go 1 at a time, but trying to get 2 out is annoying. And a lot of people, I think, part of their routine is 2 discs. And for me, I know sometimes I pull 2 discs out as well. So we'll definitely widen this mouth. The other thing I was playing around with was not having any structure in the front here. And I don't know if it's going to be successful or not at this point. We're really just trying to strip down the build time on this so that we can make it more accessible for people in terms of price point. So I'm starting out kind of as simple as I can be and working from there. And I would say in general, first prototypes are really just a proof of concept to work on or work off of. I never really worry about all of the details because it's so much more useful to actually just have something in your hands that you can work with, because nothing ever comes out right the first time anyway. So I just tend not to worry about that kind of stuff. The other thing with the putter pocket is I do want the putter pocket to be able to close, but I also want during play, functionally, I want the putters to sit up high out of the putter pocket. So we probably will play with an adjustable height putter pocket moving forward in other iterations. Functionally, it's pretty solid where it's at right now. There's definitely some tweaks. Aesthetically, I don't love how boxy this version is. I didn't even bother trying to taper the tops of these, again, just trying to get a proof of concept out. But I probably will taper the tops of these pockets in versions moving forward to make it a little less boxy. And in order to widen this mouth of the putter pocket, it's probably going to have to come down further on the pack. It'll kind of wrap down the back panel a little bit further, and that'll shorten the top of this long pocket by just a very small amount. And so between shortening that and tapering them in, I think aesthetically we'll end up with a much nicer look to this pack. That is pretty much it for version 1, prototype 1 of the Rufus.